Still want to upload one.
Oh. Yeah.
So I'll press record and then upload one load of ETS. Why not? Or however many loads we decide to do.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That shouldn't look like that. It looks like the grill of your truck is missing.
Well, you're inside me.
Well, no, when I back up, the grill of your truck is just missing. And then I can
I know
see.
that's kind of what it looks like, but it's there.
But I
It's just
can
the way
see.
the chrome reflects.
No, I mean, I can see inside of your truck. Like, you have no engine.
That's a goddamn lie. Okay, now I'm gonna head back to the garage because I gotta freaking pick up my trailer. I don't feel like driving, so I'm just fast traveling.
It's right over there.
I know. I know. That's the funny part.
Hold on, I'm going the wrong way. I'm gonna go to the garage. Because why not?
Oh, you're coming back over here.
Yeah, I'm going to the garage.
I got that best community event skin on, so you could actually see what it looks like. I mean, you can set it up to whatever color you want. I just went black, white, and gray though. Just because I think I always love the black, white, and gray combinations. I love the look of the skin.
I like it. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, I
Let's
like it
purchase the
too.
garage. We didn't purchase it yet. Skip.
Actually, you know what I should do is I should upgrade this garage so that I can get gas here to you for cheap. Go.
Upgrade. Yes.
Go.
I wish there was a way that I can just like automatically skip the cutscene, or like a mod that I can get to just completely delete cutscenes, like for the
Yeah,
garage buying and stuff.
yeah,
It's
I
just a
hear you.
little thing. Aw, it put me in the right direction. Where did it back up out of this garage? But instead it put me in the forward facing direction. Okay. Where should we go?
Well, so job market, external contracts. Oh, that's right. I'm not going to be able to use this trailer, so picking it up is retarded. Well, I guess you got to tell me where you're going to take your 500-mile trip to, uh, or 500-kilometer trip to, and see if I can't match it in the freight market.
Let's see, there's 714, 786. Let's see if it. Hold on. From here, 786, 714.
Oh, never mind. I can do the external market jobs. Come on now. Stop me down. Using your own trailer. There we go. What do you mean no jobs matching my freaking filth?
Got one that's 594 kilometers away. It goes in Poland. And that one's forklifts.
Oh,
Got another one that's 561. It goes into Germany. $540 also goes Germany. 563 Germany.
okay. Job market, external market. Let's go.
573 Poland. Let's see. Another one to. Oh no, this one is going to where? Germany. Yeah. I have so many loads going to Germany and Poland.
Which places in Poland?
Let's see.
Oh, you got one in Warsaw?
Hold on a second. Warsaw?
Warsaw. W-A-R-S-A-W. I think it's the capital of Poland.
Warsaw, Poland. Yeah,
That
Warsaw.
should be about 532 kilometers.
532. Exactly.
Yeah. Mine's a load of logs.
Mine is too.
Wicked, wicked, wicked. I do believe it dismissed my trailer automatically. Wicked.
I don't normally play Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator. I love playing TMP events, especially ones that have a lot of people.
Yeah.
So the upcoming anniversary
Yeah.
TMP event will be nice and fun.
Following you, Cap.
Sensitivity for steering isn't good. It's really high right now. Just ignore that.
Yeah, I mean, with freaking only 30 people on the server, we're pretty much good to just drive however the hell we want.
It's not like we're actually gonna meet anybody.
No, most likely not. Just be us two.
Although, one of these days I would like to go into one of the, like, European servers with a bunch of people in it, just to see.
It is fun. The major thing is you'll find very little people actually speak English. being the fact that one of the only, well, Britain is the only English freaking speaking country over there.
Well, Danish in Denmark, uh, in school, they are taught English, but their main language is, Danish.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of them understand it because, I mean, you do got to deal with the British and they are the main power over there besides French. Like, I know a lot of German people that know French because of the borders being what they are. And a lot of English people know French too because, like I said, you got to deal with all the French bastards.
And you're Canadian, and you also know French, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it
I
because
definitely read it better than I speak it, though.
is it somewhat because of the same reason? Because there are a lot
Yeah,
of
well,
French
because
people.
like you got to understand, like when so North America was being fought over by the English and the French. Even the United States back in its early days, the French clearly lost out in the United States altogether. But Canadians, it was a lot different because like we're a smaller population and they do make up a good portion of our population. I do believe there's something like a third of our population is French people in Quebec. So it was pretty much just like a compromise. Like instead of keep on fighting, we're gonna call it a French English country, and we're gonna speak both languages. And not everywhere teaches French, but I also happen to come from Winnipeg, which is the largest French-speaking population outside of Quebec. So I did learn a lot of French. A lot of people out here in the West never took French a day of their life. But yeah, we are a bilingual country, speaking both French and English. Like if you ever watch Canadian politics, they say their statements both in English and French, or certain parts will be in English and certain parts will be in French. And during government hosted things, when they're doing the Canadian national anthem, they'll do the first part in English and the second part in French.
I don't really know the Canadian national anthem. What I mean, I don't live in Canada. You probably don't know
I
the
mean,
American national anthem.
I know more of the American national anthem than the Canadian national anthem, which is funny because the Canadian national anthem is quite a bit simpler. But fuck, once you leave high school, you never really hear it again, except for once a year on freaking Remembrance Day.
See, in America, we sing it every time that there's a sports event, anything like that. It's sung in.
Well, yeah, I mean, in sports events that does happen too. Like if you ever watch a hockey game where there's an American and Canadian team playing, or if it's just the Canadian teams, you'll definitely hear the national anthem there. But that being said, it's not like I know the words once it starts going, but I couldn't sing it off the top of my head. Bro, like just the cab skin, dude, is so sick on this freaking for the event. God damn, I love it.
It does really look cool.
Yeah. Like the trailer is cool too, but it does have that "we are the best community" thing on it, and yada yada. So if you're going for more of a company truck, that's trailer skin's not the one for you. But you can still rock this cab skin, and fuck, it's sexy, dude.
My wheel is drifting. It's like slowly just turning right.
It's weird.
It did it in American Truck Simulator, but I fixed it somehow. But I don't play it enough in ETS to actually care. Because it really doesn't bother me while I'm driving. I'd honestly rather follow you.
I want to follow you, man.
Alright. Go this way.
I led all that stream, man.
Yeah, but you're good at leading. I'm way better at following.
We got a log train going on over here. Let's go.
Thing is, when there's like a right hand exit or something like that, you pay attention and you call it out and everything like that. Whereas I'm just not going to. I don't. It's there. You see it on your mini map. Take it. Don't take it. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I hear you.
So what?
I'm just so
does
used
the-
to having to do it in the Godfrey convoy because we're so split up that not everybody sees that coming up on our mini map.
Mhm. Yeah, I definitely have that problem of always being in the back and crashing and everything like that, and you know, having to drop back for some reason.
Well, god dang, man.
What is this truck?
I made it up that hill in 7th gear, dude. Actually, I had to pull off the sides so I didn't hit you. I only got 500 horses in this thing, too.
This is an automatic Mercedes, so
Yeah. I love my DAF trucks.
I enjoy the fact that Euro Truck Simulator has a bunch of different trucks and the customization is quite good, and I kind of enjoy the paint jobs. But
You got a lot more customization to their vanilla trucks in this game via tuning packs and paint job DLC packs that you can get that ATS does definitely lack. It'd be cool to see SCS put out like a tuning pack for the 389 where you get some extra accessories, a little bit more exhaust pipes, different bumper options, bull bar, yada yada, right? Just like tuning packs.
Yeah, that would be quite cool.
Because
TMP, how do we know, or truck books? How do we know that we are going over the speed limit for truck books?
So the speed limit for truck books is 100 kilometers an hour, and I always have my 90 kilometer hour limiter on, anyways. So.
Well, I'm limited to 90 kilometers.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's like you'd have to go into the actual settings and change that. And the reason why it's automatically on in this game and it's not automatically on in ATS is because by law in Europe, trucks aren't supposed to go over 90 kilometers per hour. All their trucks in Europe are governed to only do 90 kilometers an hour, as where their traffic can do 110 kilometers an hour, 120 kilometers an hour. And the reason for that is just because trucks going at 110, 120 can cause serious accidents, especially on these smaller, tighter roads.
The thing I like about Europe is passing or driving on the left lane is illegal unless you're passing. And apparently in the interstate for Texas, it's the same thing. It's illegal to drive on the left side of the road or the left lane unless you're passing. People
See, in Canada, it's pretty much you got the slow lane and the fast lane. So the slow lane people are the people that are gonna, cruise at 110 kilometers an hour. The fast lane's for the people cruising at like 113. And then, if you're gonna do 110, you definitely best be in the right fucking lane. Left lane's the fast lane and the passing lane. And it'd be a similar idea here too. Like, I mean, I don't know if all of Europe follows that road rule. Because like when I watch the AI drives, they definitely use both lanes. But yeah, because we're governed to 90, we definitely always just got to be in the right lane because we're never going fast enough to be in the left lane. And if you're passing a truck, that's really weird because they should be doing 90 kilometers with you.
Hold on, I really want to respond, but I'm trying to figure out why I'm slowing down. Can I press triangle? And ATS, if I press triangle, it sets it. Oh, again, left lane, of course. If I press triangle and ATS, it sets the cruise speed. But when I press triangle and ETS, I slow down. I guess that's fixed now.
It also kind of depends if you got your Jake brake on too, right? Because like I know like with just my setup, if I got my Jake brake on, it won't let me set cruise.
I've never.
Because as soon as you
Jake
let off of the gas pedal, the Jake brake engages.
I've never used Jake brake. I don't really know what it's for.
Oh, it's for slowing down, my guy. If you're not using Jake brake, I mean that's especially like on a heavier load when you're doing the overweight loads or like closer to the 80,000 pound loads, like you could stop quite a bit quicker using the Jake brake because it's really the best way to explain it is it adds pressure on rotation, reducing the amount of rotation, so in turn slowing you down is
Okay.
the best simplest way to explain it. So it's like a brake within your engine instead of having to use your air brakes, because the thing is about semi brakes is that stopping this amount of weight puts a lot of heat on your brakes. And that being said, is you'll wear out your brakes freaking quite quick in real life if you just solely rely on your air brakes. So yeah, trucks, especially on the highway, use their Jake brake to slow down.
I've never really heard it called a J brake. I always heard it called an engine brake because
Yeah, it is an engine brake, but I do believe a fellow named Jake or a company named Jake or Jake something or other was the one that came up with it, and so that's why it's commonly referred to as a Jake brake. But yeah, it is an engine brake. Same thing, just one's the proper name and one's the slang name, I guess. But there's also a difference, see, like, is like, yeah, you got like there's three stopping forces, well, four actually, in ATS and ETS. You got first and foremost your air brakes, that's like your regular standard brakes, and then you have your Jake brake, which is your engine brake, and that'll slow you down. But then you also have your engine retarder or your transmission retarder, and that will make it so that when you're doing like when you're using cruise control and you have it set to 90, the engine retarder will make it so that if you're going down a hill, you won't increase the speed past 90. It will slow down your transmission, in turn slowing down your engine, in turn slowing down your wheels, so that you don't gain any speed going downhill. So that's why you use that one. And then the fourth one would be your trailer brake, which I've never used the trailer brake in this game. I don't see the point.
what about the parking brake?
Yeah, you got your parking brake too. That's pretty standard though.
I use my parking brake way more than I use any of the other brakes, except for the air brakes, because I normally misjudge turns in this game. So I'm
I
always
think if
going
you
too
put on
fast.
realistic braking, you'd find that it would be harder to stop with just your air brakes. And then the other thing that realistic brake mode turns on is airbags, so like you could run out of air as well. That's the other reason why truckers use Jake brakes, is the Jake brake doesn't use the air that your air brakes use, right? So you got to make sure you actually have air in those air brakes to stop. But so that's why like the Jake brake's important, because you can fire up the Jake brake and use that to slow yourself down, and then only use a little bit of air to make your final stop. But most of us turn that freaking off. Never turn that setting on because, yeah, who wants to worry about how much air is in your freaking brakes?
Does that airbag thing, you know, worrying about that stuff, actually in American Truck Simulator?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's in ATS and ETS. You can turn it on. I do believe it's air brake simulation or something like that. And when you turn that on, it'll make it so that, like, when you first turn on your truck, you want to sit there and idle for a little bit so that the air builds up in your brakes, or else you'll have no brakes at all, or you won't even be able to move because when the truck's got no air in the bags, the brakes are clamped closed, and then when there's air in the bag, that makes it so that they can be held open, if that makes sense. That's the way the air brakes actually work. It's a little bit different than a brake caliper, a regular brake caliper, in the way that it works. But yeah, that setting's definitely in ATS and ETS, because I used to play with it on, but I'd be sitting there revving the crap out of my engine, burning the air in my brakes, and then I'd have to like pull over and wait for the air to build back up so I actually had brakes again.
I think if I want to be a trucker, I should learn to drive ATS a little bit more realistically, with realistic braking and realistic gas usage and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think that would probably help me out a little bit.
Yeah, because like it all actually does factor in. Like when you're using realistic fuel mileage, like I've played around with it a little bit. Like so far right now, like one of the best trucks to use when you're using real fuel usage is the Cascadia, because the Cascadia has all the aerodynamic options. So you could put the wings on, you could put the aero hubcaps on, and all that. And then on your trailer, you can put those aerodynamic side skirts on, and it all makes a difference to your fuel usage. Yeah, you really messed up that turn.
Didn't go out far enough.
Yeah, no, my cab's definitely in the left lane. Like if there was AI traffic, I'd probably be smashing into them. It was a sharp, weirdly angled turn.
What was I thinking about? Alright, yeah, should probably play simulation. Practice a little bit with that, get used to it, know laws about it, and then play even more simulator.
Yeah,
Simulated.
I definitely like to drive a lot more professional when I'm driving in these games. I don't play with the air brake simulation on, but to be fair, I do use the steering wheel. I do use a shifter. I do use a truck knob. I do use the clutch. You know, Jake brakes. You know, the whole 9 yards, right? Like, my brother has said repeatedly, he's like, guaranteed, if you went to go jump into a big rig right now, you'd be able to drive it no problem.
I'm sure that I can't drive a big rig because I use a PlayStation controller. I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
not allowed.
Yeah. And like I said, because like most of the time I'm streaming, I'm driving professionally. You know, I'm sticking to the speed limits. You know, I'm using my signals. I'm following road signage. You know, I get weighed in when they ask me to, and you know, there's some times where I break those rules because it is a video game after all. But 90% of the time, I drive pretty profesh.
I don't stop at way stations. I don't like to stop at stoplights. I normally just plow through it, even if there's cars in front of me. Just plow right through. And then normally I'll have to repair, or sometimes I'll even forget to repair, and then my truck will get destroyed, and I'll have to start all over again. But that's just fun.
Yeah, it can be. And there is times I find myself messing around, but yeah, lots of the time I got Netflix playing in the background and I'm just enjoying myself.
See, I can't
You
do
know.
that. I don't like watching uh, um, movies or shows while I'm playing a video game. I don't really like having more than one audio at a time. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
well, because like this game is a little bit different in the sense of that. Because like, I mean, the only time I'll do that is in games like SnowRunner and ATS and ETS, and the reason for that is because the only sounds I'm listening to are engine sounds. It's not like anything important that I need to hear, and I can hear, you know, and I hear my show. But I also like when I'm watching and playing games, it's normally I'm like I got like Family Guy on in the background, something I've seen a million times that I really don't care about. It's just there for, you know, especially like I said, when you're just doing long hauls like this. I mean, it's in real life you'd fire up your radio, you'd listen to tunes. But yeah, being the like even myself, I'd probably freaking play Netflix and just have it Bluetooth and just listen to it and still be driving because yeah, most of the time I'm just listening to whatever I'm playing on Netflix, not actually watching it. I'm paying attention to the road and driving, but it's just like, yeah, I don't want to just listen to just engine sounds. I'm not doing that right now because I have you to talk to, but yeah, if I was to just be driving alone, especially on TMP where you don't really need to worry about other traffic or anything like that, um, yeah, I just listen to TV shows and movies kind of like a person would music.
Mm. When I'm playing these kinds of games alone, when I'm not in TMP, I'll have the radio on in the game, because I know how to, set my own radio station, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
figured that's actually quite easy to do. So
Yeah, I mean, I just when I do want to listen to music, I just run Spotify in the background. Oh, you're slowing right down.
yeah, maybe speed up to 95. I don't want to speed up to 95. I want to speed up to 90. Why is it going faster? Oh, do I
Because
need
we're
to have
going
retarder?
downhill.
I
But
don't
we're
have
good.
retarder.
We can go until we hit 100 kilometers before we'll hit race miles in truck books,
Yeah, but I don't.
and we can reach 100. I do believe World of Truck speed limit is 100 as well. It's just like I said. The only reason why we're doing 90 is because technically that's the real the highest the truck should go in Europe, and I got a speed limiter on, so that I don't get race miles and I don't go over 90 kilometers an hour.
Except if you don't have retarder on, you go over 100. You go over 90.
Oh yeah, I'd go over 90, and then I would be battling and worrying about if I was going over, and even if I forget to set my cruise, I know I won't go past 90. Well, except for downhill, like I reached 95 there. But that's
Right,
okay. That's not gonna make us fail our World of Trucks because we didn't do anything wrong. We were going down a hill at freaking, 22 tons, so that's 44,000 pounds plus our truck. We're probably weighing in at about 70,000 pounds. Going down a hill, you're bound to pick up some kilometers. Keep right and then exit right. Bet. Not at this speed though.
Oh, I don't have the narrator on for me.
Oh, I do. Because there'll be times where I'm not paying attention to my GPS at all, and then I'll miss my turn, so I turn that sucker on.
Well, when I'm talking to you and I'm like, playing TMP, talking to people or listening to people, I can't hear my GPS, so I'm looking at my GPS and talking, acknowledging what people are saying. But normally
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I
everything.
guess I just got her loud enough that I can hear. She doesn't drown anybody out either. Just enough to know, like, yeah, there's most likely a turn coming up that I need to pay attention for.
Yeah, hear when she talks, and that makes me look at the GPS and say, "Oh,
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah,
turtle
even if I
somewhere."
didn't hear what she said, I know to look at the GPS and be like, yeah, because there's something coming up, or else she wouldn't be talking. On these long stretches where I got nothing to worry about, she doesn't say nothing.
Got 99 kilometers left. Oh, that isn't that long.
I like the way when you guys say it that way.
Kilometers?
Yeah, it's kilometers. Kilometer.
Kilometers. But no,
Yeah,
it's
kilometer.
kilo. It's 1,000 meters. It's km. K/m. Or k.
I know. But the way that it just is said in like regular conversation is kilometer, not kilometers. Because you got to understand English, right? Kilo is the root word, but that's not necessarily the way it's pronounced. Like, yeah, when if you're talking to a Canadian or somebody from Britain, they're gonna be kilometers. Unless you're talking to somebody using slang, then they'll say clicks.
Oh, yeah. Now I understand the clicks.
Yeah, we got 78 clicks left on our journey. You know.
Ah, that's weird. American American Special Forces. You know how they always say, "Oh, 4 clicks south of us."
The
What if
reason
that meant
is
like 4
because your
miles?
military uses the metric system, not the imperial system.
That's
It's
weird.
only the American public actually uses the imperial system. When you're trading and when you're using military, they use the metric system, and the reason why is because that's what the rest of the world uses. So it's just like I said, just the stubborn. Well, and as I also know, it's Canadians are like that too. And as I was talking to a buddy in stream, older people in the UK still use imperial, you know, and older people in Canada still use imperial, and then all of America uses it. But yeah, like I mean, the American military uses the metric system, and so that's why you'd hear them say that they're 50 clicks out, because click is just shorthand term for kilometers.
58 kilometers isn't that much, is it?
No,
It's like
no, it's not.
30 miles maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, straight. We're supposed to be going straight, aren't we? Oh.
Yeah, you done messed that right up, dude. I don't think you're coming back from that.
Maybe.
You're up on the guardrails, son. That's game over.
It's telling me that if I lock my V, reverse.
No, because like I said, your whole truck is over the freaking guardrail, dude.
Oh, how far is it going to set me back if I press F7?
Well, it depends on where we are on the map. It very may well just take you to Warsaw, to be honest, because we're so close.
Take you
Or
and your truck to Warsaw.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's actually going to take you to our destination because we're
Will
so close to Warsaw. That's going to be the closest performance shop.
will it count for the job?
Yeah, yes, I think so. That's a tough question, brother. I don't actually know the answer to that.
Well, guess we have to find out. Oh,
Yeah.
trailer disappeared when I clicked yes.
Did it really?
Well, when I clicked yes, it did. See if it's still there. Wish you could use cheats. Just put yourself back on the road and keep going. Yep, it's gone.
So you're not even on the job anymore? That's tough, bro. We were like 20 kilometers away from dropping it off.
Yeah, it was raining for me, and I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it's beautifully sunny. Fucking just a beautiful day to be driving, man. Beautiful clouds and just, yeah, just nice. Well, that's tough, dude. That means you got to run that run again. I didn't realize they did that.
They don't in ATS, which is weird. If they're not going to do something in eight in one game, then
Well, how'd you do it? Did you like get a tow to the garage,
uh-huh.
or did you accidentally cancel your job? Because I've done
No,
that before. I've accidentally canceled my job instead of getting towed.
I pressed F7 and then I pressed enter,
Hmm.
and then I pressed 1.
Ooh. Almost fucked that up. I would have cried because I'm only 1 kilometer away now. If I would have flipped there, dude, I would have uninstalled the game. Not that it really matters for me. I already got my skin in this game, but
It's just so much time wasted.
it wasn't wasted. We had good conversation, good drive.
Well, okay, yeah, it wasn't wasted, but you know, didn't.
But yeah, towards the event, it was definitely wasted.
Oh well, found a new place. Another 500 miles to go.
What's that?
Got another 500 miles to go. At least.
Wow, that's tough. 'Cause, yeah, that was a nice 618 kilometer drive.
Oh. Don't wanna lock that. Definitely don't want to do more damage to my truck.
Yeah, this is tough, dude.
Yay, recruitment agency.
Is Facebook updating or something? Like, the fuck?
I think I see ya. I'm going for it.
Yeah, I just dropped my freaking load off over here.
I do enjoy playing games with you. Like, pretty
I
much any game.
appreciate that. Do it, do. Oh my god. How much damage did that do?
F7. 19.
I was gonna say you hit that wall hard, bro.
So, I've
That
been
was
trying to
funny.
reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah, I mean, that expired like 20 years ago, dog.
Alright, now we have to find another load. Oh, I do. Oh, of course, I can't click Warsaw. Of course I can't. Closest thing.
Yeah, because you got to drive around until you actually discover Warsaw. Because the way you came into Warsaw, you didn't actually discover Warsaw. You just popped up randomly at its freaking at its doorstep. You know what I mean?
So I don't have to go to discover Warsaw.
I don't know. You just gotta kind of like randomly drive around Warsaw until it freaking tells you, "Hey, you discovered Warsaw." Freaking stupid, but it's the way she be.
this main road, so see what happens. Warsaw is Poland, right?
No, worse. Yes. Never mind. I was gonna say no to that, but yes, you're right. Warsaw is in Poland.
Oh, I'm going away from the lettering. I think if I go towards it.
That's kind of what I always try and do too. I'm like, I'm just gonna drive by the Warsaw name itself and see if that does it.
God, that's so weird. I don't think I'd enjoy driving a cab over.
Well, I love driving these cab overs.
I don't think I would enjoy it in real life. Because it's so. Oh, Warsaw discovered! Yay!
There you go. So to get the pizza and the cheesy bread, or just get a pizza and something to drink?
Are you gonna order pizza from the store or something?
Fucking raids.
Domino's?
Fucking raids. This is the kill right there.
I like Domino's. But
Yeah, I
like
like
you
it,
said,
and I like their reward system that they got. You know, buy so many pizzas, you get one free. I'm like, wicked, wicked. I can deal with that.
I think it's like 10 pizzas.
No, like it's like so the way it works on this app, anyways, is you get 10 points for every order over $20 or whatever, or over $10. So then you only need 60 points to get a free pizza.
Oh yeah, so it's like 60. It's 6 pizzas.
Yeah.
So $20.
Yeah, give or take. Like, I mean, you could order, whatever, right? It could just be, because like my brother would order like $15 worth of freaking lava cakes, and that still counts, even though he didn't order a pizza. His order still equaled over the amount required to collect points. But yeah, I was hungry, and today was payday, so I'm like, bro, I'm ordering a
Hungry right now.
fucking pizza tonight, buddy.
I'm hungry right now, but I'm pretty sure that no pizza place is delivering. Besides that, I don't have the money.
I mean, the money thing's a big factor. 27 bucks, I guess. So let's go.
But there is fettuccine alfredo in the oven. Apparently
There you
for
go.
$4.
I'd probably eat that over the pizza I'm fucking ordering, but I am not cooking at 11:40 at night. It's just not gonna go down.
See,
Plus,
the
I got
cool.
nothing upstairs to cook because I'm a lazy bachelor who orders out all the time.
The good
I'd be
thing.
that guy. Like if I lived alone and you opened my fridge, there'd be like a 3-week expired jug of milk there, maybe a half-eaten package of bologna and some mustard, and you'd be like, "How the fuck does this guy even survive?" I'm like, "Well, the fact of the matter is, I eat oat more often than not. No cooking, no cleaning. Fuck, I can't argue with that."
Okay, so my stepfather, he has social security because
Yeah,
he's mentally disabled and all that stuff. But there's a program here in Texas that he's in, and there's a caregiver that comes to the house that cooks, cleans, and does anything else to help Ray do stuff like set up medicine and all that stuff.
yeah.
She's 24 years old. A couple of years older than I am. She's freaking hot, but if she cooks really good.
Freaking hot. But she cooks real good. Sounds like a keeper. She's hot and she can cook. Fuck, sold.
She's Mexican. She speaks Spanish.
There you go. I'm down. You sold me there, man. That's the seller. I'm like, done. Let's go.
What? She's
You don't
Mexican?
got Mexicans up here, so to me, Mexican's highly exotic.
Really?
We got their sloppy cousins, which is the Native Americans, and they just got no asses, and will probably stab you before they fuck you. But a Mexican with a big old Latina booty, oh yeah, baby, come here. How many fucking horns do you need on that thing? God damn.
How many
One,
ones do you
two,
need?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I put everything that I could on this thing. If you look at the grill, I
Yeah,
have.
that's why I've picked a little bit more simplistic on the rooftop. So it's like I can only put the 3 top lights and the beacons. Mind you, I don't think I've ever used the beacons. They're just there.
I love lights, and I want to put as many lights as I can on my bike or on my truck. And if
Like
I
my
could,
beacons are on, but you can hardly tell.
well, the top thing, the top beacon, the yellow and
Yeah,
white thing, I don't really care about that. It's ugly, and I want to delete it.
yeah, I wouldn't put that on my truck. The space, like the fuck is that?
Okay, right.
Does my grill still seem like it's missing on my truck or what?
Yeah, it's still missing.
That's funny. 'Cause on mine, it looks fucking perf, but maybe it's because I'm using tuning packs. You don't know 'em? I don't know.
It might be. I haven't really looked
Because
at
do you see the
that.
bull bar on the front of my truck?
No.
Yeah, so there's a bull bar plus this fancy grill and 2 Michelin men sitting on the bull bar.
Yeah, I don't see that. The
Well, I
only.
wonder if I can take a screenshot of it and then I'll freaking send it to you in Discord here.
Alright. Um, the only DLCs that I own for Euro Truck Simulator are the map packs. You know, I don't even own all the map packs. I don't own the most recent one, but I own all the other ones. And terrible thing is, I don't play Euro Truck Simulator that much to be able to, you know.
Yeah, I hear you. I got them on sale for super cheap. But yeah, I sent that picture to the Discord there. You could see, like, I got shit there.
I'm trying to find it. Here. Screenshots, pics. Scroll down. Where did you send it?
To your private messaging on Discord.
Oh, yeah, it just loaded in. Yeah, I don't see that on the truck or, you know,
That's
in
funny.
game.
I'm betting 10 to 1. It's because I own a tuning pack that you don't own, and that's what I was talking about. Like, it would be cool that if ATS had these tuning packs, because yeah, you just got a lot more options for the vanilla trucks via tuning packs.
I do like
Like,
the wheel packs, and
yeah, I got the Michelin pack. That's how I got these Michelin tires. If you notice, the writing on my tires are Michelin, not runners. And that's also why I have the 2 Michelin guys sitting on my bull bar, because I got that as an accessory.
well, to me, your tires are just plain black.
That's funny, man. They're fucking ripping me off, bro. They're so my truck looks so much cooler than what you're looking at, bro. Honest to God. Honest to God. They're robbing me, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, dog.
Actually, kind of looks a little funny.
Yeah,
With
it
with the
should,
white thing.
because it's missing freaking pieces. And it's missing parts. Like the second picture I just sent you, like you can clearly see the Michelin written on the tire, bro. Like it's they're. That's funny, bro. I need to see your screenshots. I want to see what my truck looks like. I thought I was rolling around something that looked cool. Meanwhile, nobody could see all my cool shit.
Why screenshots? You know we're in a call, right? Oh no, we're in. Oh, it still worked. It would still work.
I didn't know if you could actually stream it in a private call
Well,
or in this. Well, it's not a private call, but I don't know if Godfrey allows streaming in this channel.
screen one, go live.
Bet.
You can see it.
Yeah. Oh my God. My truck looks so much better than that. Oh shit! Like
Oh,
you seen that picture I sent to you, right? In the private chats.
yeah, I saw them.
Yeah, that second one compared to like put it like wow, my truck looks fucking just a piece of crap on your screen. On my screen looks balling out of control.
And you
That's
don't have an
funny.
engine.
That's funny, dude. Cause yeah, like if I freaking go in here, screen, um,
Yeah, we're gonna get kicked if we keep just standing still. Slash
oh
play.
yeah, probably Y/P. Um, which freaking screen do I gotta share? God damn. TMP convoy voice, maybe. I don't know.
We can also just share applications, but I've never really done that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's sharing my game.
Let me see.
Let
No,
me see. No,
no. I can even hear. I can even hear.
because like I just don't see. What if I just do it that way?
Yeah, I can see it.
But yeah, like my truck looks so much cooler than what you're seeing, bro. Honest.
Yeah, it does look really cool. I like the brake lights as well.
Yeah, like I don't know why the fuck. Oh my god, that sucks, bro. I didn't realize I was just driving like what it looked like, just like a worst shitty free mod you could ever find. But like it's literally, yeah, that's funny, dude. I didn't realize they did that.
Well, I kind of remember a while back when I don't know, it was during one of the TMPs, one of the first TMPs that I played. You guys all had like these really cool wheels and they just weren't showing up or they were just completely plain and I
Yeah,
had no clue what the hell you guys were talking about.
that's funny though. I didn't think it looked that ghetto, dude. I guess me and Godfrey really didn't notice because like he owns the DAF tuning pack and the Scania pack and whatnot alongside me. So to him, he would see it. I thought we were sitting here, got two cooling looking trucks, and my truck just looks like fucking it was never even completed.
Actually, I kind of like how it looks with the like being able to see inside of it, like it has no engine. What the hell is pulling it?
Kind of want to switch trucks now. Jeez. Where are we? World map. We're in Warsaw. I'm gonna buy the garage in Warsaw. Right. Garage manager, purchase, garage purchase, Warsaw purchase. Good to go. Now truck manager.
Oh wait, you can just purchase it as large. That's so much better. We should add that to ATS.
No kidding.
How many garages are there in the world of ETS 2? How long would it take me to buy every single one of them as large?
Oh, it still put me in Jonko Ping. Now I gotta go all the way back to. Good thing I bought it, Warsaw.
Denmark? There's only one in Denmark? Denmark is such a cool place because weirdly, for some reason, there is no drinking age in Denmark.
Nice. Get behind that. I'm gonna get all my 12-year-old cousins hammered. That'd just be
I
terrible.
said no drinking age at all. None.
Yeah.
A baby, a newborn, straight out of, being birthed, can drink.
Well, there. The only thing that should be missing on this truck is maybe my tires should just be black.
Hold on. Garage manager. I'm gonna teleport to Warsaw.
This is my Mercedes. Or no, never mind. It's not a Mercedes. It's a Renault. Oh, you disappeared.
Oh,
Cool.
you I thought you were at the garage.
No, I was literally sitting in front of you, but
I was in the garage
I
manager. I can see.
I'm gonna, what's it called? Teleport back to the freaking garage again. Warsaw travel. Yes, yes. Warsaw it up.
Oh, that is a nice truck. Oops. I'll learn how to drive eventually and not hit things.
You're hitting that wall though. Oh yeah, you got a large garage. I got a small garage. I probably just drove right through the building.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah, I think the only thing that should be missing on this truck would be the tires, if I'm not mistaken.
Hold on,
And it's not like they'll be missing; they'll just be black.
Yeah, they're just black.
Yeah, they should be Michelin, but
It is pretty nice though. I like it.
it's a nice little unit. Nice little unit. I like her.
It's Reynolds.
Yes, yes, it is.
So,
I only drive trucks that have ZF transmissions.
CF.
Yes, I do believe. Or is it XF? I always mess that up. Whoops. That's not the button I want. This is the button I want. If I go into my controls, I'll know. Sorry, ZF transmissions. Yeah, ZF, not XS. XF, ZF. Because the ZF transmissions, I can have, when I have them set up on my shifter setup, it shifts the exact same way as ATS does, even though it's a European truck. The only difference is where my reverse is.
Okay.
So that makes it very easy for me to jump between each game because I don't need to learn a new shifting pattern to shift these European trucks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So, terms of job, do you want to get that going now, or do you want to wait till your food gets there?
My food's probably gonna be here any moment, dude. So I was actually gonna mention that I'm gonna probably run upstairs here for a couple minutes until my food gets here. But Yeah, Domino's isn't far from me, and they left the store like 10, 15 minutes ago, so they're probably gonna be here any moment. So I'll be right back, 5, 10 minutes, if that. Should be pretty quick.
Okay. I should pause my recording then. I can.
So you can't see all my lights?
Let's see. I see some lights up top. And
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
got lights all over the front end of my truck on the grill.
Yeah, your grill is missing, but the only lights I see is up top, like on top of the truck. And and I'm also missing I can't see the fairings on the front wheels. The
Huh.
fairings are missing and the grill is missing.
That's interesting, dude. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't buy like every tuning pack. I might have. So all my trucks are just gonna, but nothing was missing on that racing truck.
Nope, nothing.
Huh. Interesting. It's got the worst freaking dashboard I've ever seen in my entire freaking life. But
Well, actually, the wheels were missing, but that was the only thing.
hmm just seeing black wheels I can handle. I don't want you just looking at a freaking busted up truck when you're driving with me.
Well, I mean, you're behind me anyways.
I mean, that's true.
Unless you want to go in front of me.
Warsaw travel.
I wasn't ready for a full on meal. You know how what I do when I'm ready for bed and all that stuff, or when I get off of video games. I do it about 11 p.m. CST, so 2 hours
Yeah.
ago. I get off and then I take my medicine. I grab a glass of milk with a little bit of vanilla creamer in it, and then I make myself some food, and then I stay up for the next 5 hours talking to one of my friends.
No.
He lives in Malaysia.
Oh, nice.
Pretty interesting country that is.
Yeah.
Should probably send him a message. So, where do you want to go?
I'm just looking at that now.
I got 2 coins, yay!
Yeah. So the what I'm looking at is the first ones I have to hit around that 500 mark is the first one's going to somewhere in Lithuania, Klapeda, I don't know, Klapeda, Lithuania. And then the next one would be Warsaw going to Dresden. I think it's freaking Germany. Yeah. Another one going to Dresden. Yeah. So what 500-mile jobs you got?
Hold on a second. Looking. LV? No, that's the other one. LT? Ooh. Vilnius, Lithuania? Oh, 443. Nope. Wait, can't I? Yeah, here we go. Go here. Back page. 100, 100, 1000, 64, Oh, you're not doing it right. You're not sorting how I want you to sort. This is kind of annoying. I don't like how it's sorting. I tell it to do the down arrow and the destination, but then it says 400, then 400, then 800, then 400, then 1,000. And how are you even sorting?
No kidding.
1,455 and 654 to Roadstock, Germany. Is that Roadstock, Germany? 835 kilometers to Pamu EST.
What's that?
I don't know. And then I have one to
We need.
Denmark.
What you mean? What's the first one you got that's over 500?
First one that's over 500. First one that I have that's over 500 is Valmistria LV, which is just above Lithuania. Lavita, I think it is. Lavia.
In Lithuania or in Latvia? Latvia, shit.
Latvia. Yeah, Latvia. That's the one.
And it's called what? Lapaja? Or which one is it?
Valmera. VALM.
Oh, okay. I see which one you're looking at. Yeah, I don't have that. You're looking at external contracts, right?
External contracts, yep.
Why is mine different? Okay, I'm resyncing to World of Trucks because some stuff might have obviously changed since I've been looking at it. No, still don't have. Do you got any going to Dresden?
Dresden? Dresden
Yeah,
what?
Dresden, Dresden, and it's D, but I mean it's in Germany. I don't know where they get this initial D for when it's in fucking Germany. I don't know, but we, yeah, it's about a 580-kilometer drive. I got a few of them.
Dresden, Germany, yeah.
You got a job to Dresden?
Yeah, Dresden D. I
Yeah.
got one that says scrap metals. It's
Yeah, me
Dresden
too.
D. It's
Me
580
too, sir.
kilometers.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, as if I stalled out the truck. Bro, start. There we go.
I have to take my truck to get repaired. Well, actually, I was planning on just hooking it up to the trailer and then doing / fix.
Yeah. But you do have to have that trailer, though.
I think I only got 20%, so shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. Oh, I love the click sound of this freaking turds. Like, click, 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 click. Beautiful.
Oh, headlights.
Yes. We are getting into nighttime. This will be some night driving.
I haven't actually driven in the night since the lighting update for ATS at least.
It's kind of weird, man, because your truck headlights are so dim. Even the high beams, man. Poor visibility for sure.
kind of
Oh, I
like
discovered
having,
the Mercedes-Benz dealer. Look at that.
kind of like having the whole server basically to ourselves. You know,
Yeah.
we can just race if you wanted to.
Yeah, oh yeah, we can do whatever the fuck we want. Ain't nobody gonna freaking do shit. That's why I always bugging Godfrey. I'm like, I don't know why. Like, why don't we ever use the U.S. simulation servers when we do the ETS2 convoys? Because I was like, there's gonna be next to no one, and we'll have better freaking connections, bro. A way to back into a freaking 53-foot reefer trailer, bud. This trailer's so small.
It is quite tiny.
Yeah.
Okay, y/fix. There we go, at 100%. Now we can get going. Ready?
Mhm.
Alright, let's get this going. Hopefully I don't crash at the very end again.
Yeah. That'd definitely be good.
It'd be great.
Whoops. Definitely didn't need to shift up there, I'll tell you what.
Thought you crashed, so I stopped.
Nah, I was in the wrong gear to take off in. A piece of pizza in my hand, so not shifting properly.
What kind of pizza did you get?
Pepperoni, bacon, onion.
Their onion is so good. I normally get the barbecue chicken pizza with onion.
Yeah.
It's so good. I love how it tastes. It's just awesome. And it
I
has
don't know,
bacon in it.
from like a young kid, I fell in love with pepperoni and bacon, dude. I just roll with it. Nowadays, like that coupon was good for a three topping medium pizza, so I'm like, may as well throw some onions on it. Sometimes I'll switch it up and do green peppers, but there's always pep and bacon on it, man. And in fact, um, if you come to Canada and you order a Canadian pizza, it's going to be pepperoni, bacon, mushroom.
Really?
That's what we call a Canadian pizza.
Why mushroom?
I don't know.
I was never a big fan of mushrooms. I don't really like it.
Hmm.
But if I order something and it comes with mushrooms, I eat the mushrooms because it doesn't really matter. But I'm not
I
gonna.
don't mind mushrooms when they're diced up. I don't like it when they're sliced up. That makes sense. I don't want to chew on a whole slice of mushroom, but if it's diced up and put on the pizza, you hardly even notice it's there. Unlike olives, which freaking just saturate the pizza in nasty olive juice. The whole pizza just loses its flavor. It just tastes like freaking olives. Man, I hate olives though.
I like some olives sometimes, but
Yeah, I pass on all olives all the time.
olives
I
on
don't
top
know.
of a pizza taste good.
I don't know. They just got a weird sour taste to me.
I just really like supreme pizza, and with all the different vegetables and meats on it.
Yeah, we call that the deluxe, but yeah.
Supreme
I
Deluxe.
definitely.
Oh crap! I forgot.
I.
I have food in the refrigerator.
I
A tuna fish, sandwich. We went to Subway today because we had coupons.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other reason I really like ordering from Domino's, and especially through their app. They got a lot of coupons that make the pizza cheaper. And yeah, I earned 10 points, which I was already at 50. So buying this pizza got me a free pizza. So
I do enjoy Domino's, but if I'm going to be ordering out to deliver, I'm probably going to be ordering from DoorDash for McDonald's because I really love their mocha McCafes.
yeah, it's just I eat so much McDonald's during the week because that's what's right beside my work. That when I'm at home, I definitely avoid McDonald's. Because we got one a company here called Zip Eats. And the same idea as DoorDash or Skip the Dishes, any of those. And McDonald's is one of the ones that deliver through that company. But if I were to use that, I'd get something better like Popeyes or shit. They got Smitty's on there. I'll order a freaking breakfast skillet, man. Let's go. Hash browns, bacon, sausage, freaking ham, eggs. Oh, just killer.
There are so many better restaurants to order from that are on DoorDash, but none of them have my mocha McCafe.
Yeah.
And I love the mocha, the iced mocha.
Because I
It's
live
so
in
good.
Canada, man, it's kind of blasphemous to buy those kind of drinks from McDonald's when Tim Hortons just does it so much better.
Tim Hortons a Canada thing.
Yes, sir. It's a Canadian coffee chain.
Didn't you say something about bacon donuts coming from them?
Yeah, you get well because like that's their thing. It's coffee and donuts. It's kind of like it's a Canadian version of Dunkin' Donuts, really. But they've gotten into like doing breakfast foods and started getting into doing like they're like a cafe, so like you get cappuccinos, mochas, frappuccinos, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of more like a Starbucks than anything, but way freaking better than Starbucks garbage crap.
I haven't really been to
But they
Starbucks.
also they also actually serve food too, like breakfast food, breakfast wraps, and like kind of like uh, bacon and egg McMuffins, but through Tim Hortons and whatnot. And yeah, it's a Canadian company. It's named after a Canadian hockey player named Tim Hortons. And you guys do have them in the States, but only in like the northern states. So like where Raya's from, like Pennsylvania and stuff like that, like they got it. But yeah, you got to be pretty close to you got to be pretty close to and in the northern states. I lost you. I don't know where the heck you are, but
No, I'm far ahead. I'm further ahead. I see you on my player thing. If I slow down, stop.
I'm just taking this turn off to get on this other highway.
I'm going 42 kilometers an hour.
Kilometers. I'll teach you yet.
Where are you going? I'm on the one.
You're on the one?
Yeah, because it said to keep going on the one.
Which road am I on? I'm on the 8. Told me to turn on to the 8, man. Told me to turn on to the 8 to Rocklaw, to the 84, or the A4 into Dresden.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention because my route looks a lot longer than the 8. That's why I'm not a good leader. I'll link back up. Yeah, just give me a minute. I'm just gonna do a little maneuver. It's perfectly fine though. I've not been paying attention. Get back onto the 8.
Well, yeah, because like looking at the map, going down the 1 doesn't make sense. It just make it a longer journey that doesn't need to be.
Yeah, so I might have not been paying attention.
I think so.
So let's see. We were talking about different things. So I think my brain kind of just.
Yeah, the voice navigation told me to freaking turn right.
I don't have voice navigation on.
Yeah, fucked up.
Oh, another person! Oh no! Way off though.
No way.
Another person just going the right way down the road.
No way. The one freaking time that you're doing something illegal and wrong. And that's when another person shows up. Dang. That's tough.
Oh well. And back up with you.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, shit.
Can't wait to eat my tuna fish sandwich. You know what? They make you pay extra for guacamole.
Yeah.
So I wanted to have my tuna fish sandwich with guacamole. And with the first 6 inches, didn't taste it. Couldn't taste it. It was like it wasn't even on the sandwich. But
That's
from
funny.
what it looked like, she was having a lot of trouble spreading it.
No, that's funny because I find guacamole doesn't really have much of a taste to it.
Yeah, I like guacamole.
Yeah, I like it. It's just it's not a potent flavor.
Well,
So I can see why it would get drowned out.
it does have a distinct flavor, though.
It does. But I still feel like it's an overpowerable flavor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, depending on what you're pairing it with, you're going to taste something else more than the guac.
Yeah, and I guess I was just pairing it with tuna fish, so.
Yeah, I was about to say, and tuna is a strong flavor, right? Like, it's got a strong flavor, strong smell. You know, so I could see it overpowering the guac a little bit more than, you know, if you were to, say, put it in an egg salad. Woohoo!
Wish I had more things to put guacamole in.
That's the one thing I really miss about Subway, though. I don't know about down in the States, but Subway in Canada here stopped doing their egg salad.
Really?
Yeah, I absolutely love that shit, bro. I eat like fucking 3 footlongs in a sitting now.
I didn't even know that Subway had an egg salad.
Yeah, for the longest time, man. It's just in this last year they got rid of it. We can't even get guacamole at our Subways because of COVID.
Because of COVID?
Yeah,
What
that's what they say. I don't know. That's just what they tell us. You got limited access to toppings at the moment due to COVID. Well, okay.
Well, okay, maybe it's because it's harder to get ingredients. It's the only thing I can think
I'm
of.
not sure. Sorry, I had to slow down a little bit. These turns were they're a little tight at 90 kilometers an hour.
Well, my Mercedes can handle it.
Yeah, you're also not fucking steering with a steering wheel.
Yeah, my steering is
Probably got max
filthy.
like stability turned up. I got my stability down by half, dude, man. If I make the wrong turn on this thing, bro, we flipping, dog.
I have no clue what my stability is, and I did not know that you can even change it. So is that the
Yeah, so
default?
then it's on default, which is freaking super, super, super high. Yeah, that's how come, like, if you ever watch Godfrey's The Hammer Downs, he's got to change his settings. He changes it from the regular stability that he plays on to a super, super stable, like back to like default. Because if you thing with max stability, it doesn't consider it a wreck free.
Okay, yeah, I guess I can see that.
Yeah,
Or,
because it's like kind of like cheating, right? Like you got a super stable truck as where everybody else who are doing it only has a half the stability bar at the halfway point, so it's good 50-50 chance whether or not you're gonna roll if you mess up your turn.
I didn't even know that you could change stability at all. That
Yeah,
wasn't something I was aware of. I have to
yeah.
really go
So
through the settings.
yeah. Just go through the gameplay settings one day and just look at all the shit that you can change and do in the settings, dude. It's pretty crazy.
I wonder how much fun it would be to play in a TMP event with all of the hardest difficulty settings which you can. Like play on a controller, like a PlayStation 4 controller, like a controller that you're not used to at all, with manual transmission, the hardest manual transmission, with all of the hardest settings you could possibly put on. Just play TMP. One TMP event.
That'd be pretty interesting. I'd lose my air brakes.
It would make an interesting stream.
I would lose my air brakes, and most of us would probably fall asleep at the wheel in game. I mean, because of fatigue simulation.
Well, I was thinking more like everyone else has their, normal settings, but only you have all of these hard difficulty settings and using controllers that you're
Yeah.
not used to, and that would just make a really interesting stream. A funny one.
Yeah. I'd go and try and stop, and I'd have no air in my brakes. Holy shit. Ooh, these are some curvy curves. Let's go.
Saying I can handle the turns and then I slam right into the guardrail. Oh no, just gonna slam right into that again. Okay, roll call. It sucks that there aren't many roundabouts in America.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have any. There's apparently
I
like
was watching a video where I can't remember which state and city that they put one in, but I was watching a video of it was like a bird's eye view of people actually trying to figure out how to drive it, and literally nobody could figure out how to fucking drive it. I'm like, it's not that hard.
it doesn't seem that hard. There was one that I've seen in New Mexico, and that's where I learned how to drive. And I got to drive around one. It wasn't very busy, but it's pretty
Yeah.
simple to understand.
Yeah. It's literally just a road that goes in a circle, dude.
But I mean, there were some weird rules for it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there definitely is. I'm not turning right there. I'm gonna keep my ass going straight, and then I'm gonna take a right at the end of the city. I don't know why they want me to fucking cut through, but I'm not doing it. That's too many sharp turns that we don't need to make. We're gonna hit this roundabout on the other end of the city. That is one thing ETS is definitely notorious for. They take you off of a road that will serve you perfectly well, make you go through all these sharp turns.
Well,
Well,
it's
that
supposed to
was
be.
just as freaking easier than cutting through the city. Actually, probably quicker too, because we didn't have to slow down or stop to take any turns. I flew through that freaking roundabout at 60 kilometers an hour.
I think I had to slow down to like 58.
Ooh, a Volvo dealership.
263 kilometers. Get away from that railing.
It's like if I could get off the 60 km/h speed limit though, that'd be fucking fantastic, dude.
Oh, it's actually limited.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
okay
because we
then.
were going through town. Now I'm back up to 80, but I gotta take this fucking right-hand turn off here.
You know what? I kind of wonder what it would be like to drive cab overs. You know, like in real life, drive a cab over instead of the
Yeah.
cars that we have now.
Well,
Definitely feel like
uh,
the cab overs would be more dangerous than the normal cars we have now because, you know, normal cars, there's a huge chunk of metal in front of you, right? But
yeah, but you could also consider that more dangerous because you got a huge chunk of fucking metal in front of you. You know, but no, cab overs are generally considered more dangerous, but not for the reason you're talking about, but because freaking if the engine catches on fire, that's underneath your ass, dude. So when the engine catches fire, the whole cab catches fire. As where in American trucks, when the engine catches fire, the whole cab's not going to catch on fire. Not right away, anyways. You'll have enough time to hop out of the thing, but in a cab over, if the engine it blows up on you, buddy, you're dead. You're sitting right on top of the engine, which is how they get that cab over name, because it's cab over engine is what it actually is.
I guess it kind of, I don't know, cab overs, do they make it so it, do they make cab overs so it's like saving money on engine or saving money on cost, like material cost or something?
No. The reason why cab overs exist is for maneuverability. You understand a lot of these roads here in Europe, as you play more of them, you'll see some really sketchy, tight roads, man. And if you try and drive like a Kenworth W900 in Europe, you're gonna find you're gonna have a lot of problems. Their roads aren't even designed for them, dude. So you're always cutting turns because you can't turn wide enough because the roads aren't wide enough. So yeah, like cab overs were ever specifically designed with maneuverability in mind, not necessarily cost savings or anything like that. And because European roads are designed more for those cab overs, that's why they've stuck with them. America got rid of the cab overs because they're unsafe, and they've designed their roads good enough that those big trucks normally have enough space to drive on any road in America until you get to like the northeast part, like some of those tighter places like Washington and whatnot. But even still, they're still wide enough that Kenworths and Peterbilts can drive on them. But yeah, like I said, if you drove like the Vipers Peterbilt or any of the W900 that they have in this game, as a mod for this game, you'd find that it's really difficult to maneuver a lot of the turns and a lot of the tight roads. So yeah, they were mainly designed for maneuverability. Like some of the backs they get you to do in this game, you'd never be able to do with those long nose trucks. Because yeah, with making it a cab over, you got a smaller frame, just a tighter turn radius.
Okay, I guess I can understand that now.
Yeah, like I said, you can fit these kind of trucks in places that Kenworth can never imagine going. Yeah, like I said, if you play this game more, you'll find, like I said, we've been on pretty good roads, but that's because of where we're driving and stuff like that. But like, there's a lot of tight roads and a lot of really tight backs that, like I said, if you saw that back in American Truck Simulator, it'd be like, there's no fucking way. There's just no way I'm getting that truck in there. But because we're in cab overs, you can pull off these crazy tight backs and tight roads and everything like that. And that's why, like, for if you ever watch Godfrey back the cab overs and trailer setups in ETS2, he's pretty sloppy at it. That's where I've definitely played a little bit more ETS2. So I'm not going to say that I'm good at it either. It throws me off depending on how much ATS I've been playing. Switch back to this game and I'm like, bro.
Right.
Because they just maneuver so much differently than in ATS. This tunnel's a trip, bro.
I like going through tunnels.
I got a nice buzz going on, and I'm just watching these lights. Like, holy shit!
I like how ETS put in the echo, so if you honk it actually echoes.
I think that was in the 1.37 update. That was the major sound update that they did.
I think it's kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah, I do. I like it. It killed Mortal's engine packs, but which were like the best freaking engines around. But he's like, yeah, I don't want to update. I don't want to relearn a new whole sound system to update this mod, so I just quit modding. I'm like, oh, okay, so no more Mortals engines. But those like N14 Lope packages and whatnot that you see out there, those are derivatives of Mortals engine packs. He even says it himself in the mod description when you read it.
I don't really do much modding with. Actually, you know what? That's not true, because I do enjoy driving the interesting, cool trucks that ETS2 has. I really do enjoy it, especially enjoying the customization.
Fuck, I want to buy this freaking Mac Superliner mod so bad. I've been trying to convince myself not to, but I want it so bad. It's from RTA, and the way that they do their mods is you can buy the ATS version, or you can buy the ETS2 version, or you can bundle them together, get a cheaper price, and have them for both games. So if I were to get that Mac Superliner, I'd get it for ETS and ATS. It's just a sexy truck, dude.
I still don't like paid mods. Like, I might look at it, but I'm not gonna buy it. I don't have the money to.
Well, yeah, I get that. I get that, not having the money to and whatnot. Like, that's... I mean, I was against paid mods for quite some time, and then I bought one. I'm like, okay, I see why we pay for them. Especially because, like, especially on ATS, the free mod truck options are quite slim on Steam Workshop, and I don't trust those virus site mods. I know they're most of the time stolen crappy updates, and that could end up giving my computer a virus, so I just stayed away from those. So I just used whatever was on the Steam Workshop, and I'm like, yeah, they got some cool stuff on there, but it's very, very limited. Though, the one that I did laugh at is buying John Ruta's 389 glider, because honestly, I do like the Viper just so much more. It's way more customizable.
With that virus thing, there is. Okay, so there is a website that you can use to find out if it's actually a virus website and if the file actually has a virus.
Yeah, most of the time it's not the file you're downloading that has the virus, and you can tell that because it's very small. Like, for it to be a virus, it's got to be near the gigabytes. That's when you can get sketchy about it. But like when we're talking 200 megabytes, that's not going to be a virus. But it's the pop-ups, dude. Like, if you don't have a pop-up blocker, and then even when you do have a pop-up blocker, it still doesn't take away the pop-ups that are on the actual site. And so, like, when you go to those virus sites, you actually, like, you got to hunt for the right download button and make sure you're not clicking the download button on a pop-up ad. You know what I mean? Like, for somebody who's skilled in computers and internet, like, I can go on there and I can pretty confirmedly safely download something, but like, I've watched people hit the wrong button, and I've seen and heard of people hitting the wrong button because they just don't know. Like, they're like, which install button do I need to hit? Like, oh, talking to my buddy Brandon through it, I'm like, never install a mod from one of those sites without me around so I can talk you through it, dude, because you almost installed a freaking virus. And then there's like this one guy on ATS mod or ATS group on Facebook there. He's like, oh yeah, he's like, how do I play this map? I downloaded it and installed it, but I can't find the map in ATS, and I paid like $60 or whatever. I'm like, first off, oh, he was talking about Coast to Coast. I'm like, first off, Coast to Coast is a free freaking mod. And you shouldn't have had to download and install anything. Well, you shouldn't have had to install anything. It's not an application. It's a zip file you drop in your mod folder. Oh. So I'm like, he clearly got fucking ripped off and bought a virus, essentially. I'm like, yeah, so some people are pretty gullible, and I was like, yeah, I just don't like messing with that stuff. And then, yeah, like, once I started getting into paid mods, I started to see where all the free mods because I did use those mod sites for a little while, but what turned me off of them is that I went to look for these paid mods, and I started seeing the paid mods, but stolen and leaked and put on those mod websites, and I'm like, I really don't feel comfortable using a stolen mod. God damn.
Though I feel. Okay, so.
Oh, oh. I can't back these small trailers up for shit, dude.
On my computer, on my E drive, I have somewhere around 48 gigabytes worth of
It.
I
Like, why is it
stolen
stalling out when I go into reverse?
worth of stolen games, right? 48 gigabytes worth of stolen games, right? Thing is, I download them, I play them for a little bit, and then if I like it, I go and buy the game. But that's the only reason why I do that. So With paid mods, I'd be probably okay stealing a mod so I can try it, and then if I really do like it, then I can buy it and download it, legitly,
I've
get updates
stalled
and all that
out like
stuff.
10 times here. God damn. Like, not only am I having a hard time getting the fucking trailer where it's supposed to go, I'm having a hard time keeping my truck started.
Why is it stalling in the first place?
I don't know. As I was saying, like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not like trying to back up a super heavy trailer or something here. Like,
Wouldn't be clutch, would it?
wow, it's clearly that's what it is. I'm not clutching properly, but I don't get it. I'm not doing anything differently than I've ever done before.
Synchronizing. Yay!
But that was definitely my last one for the night. It is like 10 to 1 here. I definitely gotta lay down and I'm gonna finish eating this fucking pizza and then watch pass out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I kind of want to get off so I can take my medicine, talk to my friend, and and eat my sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah, man, but it's definitely good gaming with you here tonight, buddy.
Yeah, it was awesome doing that stuff with you.
For sure, man, for sure. Well, I'll talk to you later, bro. You have yourself a good night.
Before you go, you should really consider getting that tabletop simulator game.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it, and I'll let you know. I'll check it out. We'll see what it thinks.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. That's the best I can say on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Great stream. You're recording. Whatever. Hour 52 minutes. I don't really have high hopes that my microphone was turned up enough. Yay! See you guys in the next one.